Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another No Man's Sky live stream. This is the Permadeath run. Last week we had some technical difficulties, but it looks like everything is straightened out this week and we're going to be able to hang out, so that's fantastic. Thanks for joining me. I'm Captain Beefy. Looks like gameplay is already in the game. I think I can hear him too. So, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm getting it up there right now too. Ooh, 9:52, man, getting close. Getting close. If you're watching and you haven't subbed yet, go ahead and do so. So what do you think of this new expedition? Yeah, I'm not quite done with it yet. So there's a community thing that needs to be done. Echo seeds, okay. Okay. Oh, geez. I don't think it's going to be a problem. 47% in 3 days is all right. Looks like we've got an unknown grave here. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one, this one. Definitely not as easy as that last one. That last one was so simple. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get anything for it, or? Oh, you're doing it for the completionist, didn't you? Yeah, I hear you. Yep. I think the optional one doesn't matter. Oh, I thought it was an optional one. Okay. Okay. Zarkon is here. Oh my god. Welcome back, man. Yeah, how you doing? He lives. You got like a hamster on a wheel running the internet over there right now after the storm? That's smart. That's what we should do in Florida with everything is underground, but you can't go too far underground in Florida, you end up underwater. Yeah. Wow. Probably worth it though. Yeah. That's Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, here's another one. Look at it. Yeah, I don't have the money for this thing, I guarantee you that. Let's Nah, don't even bother right now because I'm not going to be keeping this car. Well, no. Well, who knows? But no, I'm good. Thank you. That thing's There you go. There you go. What do I have here? I have a memory fragment. Man. Yeah, I saw there was all kinds of stuff going on here. Hey, Christy, what's going on? We're working this week. It happened. Man, I like this fighter. The design isn't particularly interesting, but the coloring is nice. The red and yellow. Pretty sweet. Well, we won't be seeing Hobbit until late if we see him at all, because he's working until like 7 or so. He's like, "I'll try to get out early." I said, "You ain't getting out early, bro." But you know, I know the hospital. Mikey might be napping still. Where are you, Mike? We'll see him eventually. Yeah, getting real close, man. It's getting like, it's almost like nerve-wracking at this point, you know? Even my girlfriend's got the anxiety. She's like, "I had a dream last night that I logged in to check on your numbers and you were at like 500. I'm like, "What happened?" Yeah, that's what was her dream, you know? It was like, yeah. What happened? I get canceled? Yeah, I think sometimes these things will purge, like, I don't know if they're bot accounts or what they are, but all right. So you made it pretty deep into the galaxy, didn't you? Man, that's nice. You got a base there, right? I see your 600K one. I see Michael's FOB. This is the 600. Okay. And copper. That's funny because I have an oxygen and copper base too. That's in the same system. So yeah, if anybody needs copper and oxygen, we got it. Yeah, the copper will make you a couple bucks at least. Not much, but all right. Let's see. Yeah, I noticed that Expedition doesn't let you access your Twitch rewards, which is kind of cool. Yep. I wasn't going to use them anyway, but you know, I didn't even see them pop up as an option. I was like, "Huh, I'll be darned." I think other ones let you. I don't remember. Well, that's an Expedition award, so yeah. Yeah, I can like download $100 million worth of Twitch ships. You know, it's freaking stupid. Yeah. I like those really little ones, those little guppies. Are you looking at all his ship collection? How many boxes you got built? Oh man. At least you can stack up to like 750 in resources in there instead of just 300. It's still, that ain't much. Yeah, that's just yeah, that's ridiculous. It's big time. Uh, are you serious? Wow. Wow. He's a miser. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. Yep. I figure in a game like this it might glitch once in a while, but that one I've never seen. Well, let's head out to where you were in, what, 500K out? Okay. All right, I just left the anomaly. Yeah, we'll start hopping toward the center a little bit. I wonder if I can talk to Polo about black holes. You did, yeah. That's a nice thing to have. Yeah, if you stay focused, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Oh, it's using like 3% or something. I like when you can get it like that. It's like, oh, thank you. I thought that was the one like where we are now. I thought that was the one on a snow planet. Is he the one that had it? He had the base. Okay. Uh, all right. Paradise, tropical. I see one that says 500 light year gameplay base for you. Yep. You might have just put down, I think. Well, it says unavailable to download for me, unfortunately, but maybe just put down uh, a oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you got one called 500 Light Year Gameplay Base. I think so. I can't get it to download. No, they all have the skull because we're... Yep. Did it really? Me? I'm still here. It disappeared for me too. That's so weird. Yeah, and it gets a little wonky with like I think you can only download the bases if someone's in the anomaly with you or something like that. I don't know. It's hard. Oh, are you? Let's see if it came back. I see. I don't see it now. Oh, there it is. I'm heading there too. Yep. I got in. Hey, Comet, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, oh my God, the internet was melting down last week when the PlayStation guys and couldn't get on. Yeah, enough to place to hang your hat. Well, congratulations, Comet. You completed the first Dying Light. Did you get the following with it? The following DLC? That was fun. Boy, this is a planet, man. Yep. I like those. Good old Dying Light. The Juggernaut edition? Not ringing a bell. Are our ships on top of each other? Oh, they're kind of like, yeah. Look at this shit. It's pretty wild looking. I was looking for my ship. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I got mixed feelings on Dying Light 2 as well. It didn't live up to what I'd hoped it would be. It's a cool looking ship like that. And here comes Mr. Fancy Pants in his royal. What's going on? Yeah, it's very, yeah, I like the planet in the background. You got a little, another ringed planet kind of sticking over the edge there. Waltz is an interesting character. So did you just beat Dying Light 2 or the first one? I don't remember which one you were playing. Yeah, so my sorcerer came far pretty much since the last live stream for Diablo, didn't she? She's kicking some ass now. Yeah, Dying Light 2. Yeah, Waltz is a complicated character. He did things because he loved his daughter, but you know they really kind of obscured things to make it seem like You know, you couldn't be sure if you were the good guy, the bad guy, if your memories were correct or if they were messed up. All right, so what do you say we go toward the center a little bit more? And I still got to find a damn ship, man. Is there a dissonant planet in this system? You beat Dying Light 2, but don't remember it. I have a save for post game. Yeah, it's, you know, it was okay. It wasn't the best. I definitely think the first one was a lot better. I played some what do you call it, the New Game Plus and all that. I didn't like the DLC that came out. That really didn't appeal to me too much. Too much human fighting. I prefer more zombie killing. I don't think this is a pirate system. Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, this is fantastic, actually. Yeah, this is a good system to have. And then I can go ahead and wreck these mirrors and not worry about sentinels attacking. Unless they change that. Wow. That's a... So for Dying Light 2, which ending did I have? Yeah, I wasn't about to 100% that one. Too many parkour things, so those just get annoying, those parkour challenges. So a lot of mirrors. Yeah. So I ended up siding with the cops pretty much throughout the game because I wanted the crossbow and all that, and the survivors didn't like me very much. So at the end, we were kind of living under a police state, and I saved the city, but you know, lost my sister. But I don't think there's a way you can save her, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this planet, able to shoot those things down without having to go into combat every single time and get killed. Uh-huh. I just found a random ship. Is it bringing it back? So what are you playing right now, Gamer Dad? I got the mirrors. All I need is the shards. Oh, it's not going to let me do the heart thing, damn it. Or the brain thing. Yeah, it's not letting me do the brain thing. Yeah, the parkour stuff, as cool as it was and all that, just there were so many of them, and it was so. Oh, you've been binging No Man's Sky for 3 or 4 weeks. That's cool. How long you been playing it? Yep, I had to bury Mia too, Comet. It was not the most pleasant thing I've had to do in a game. You play Mirror's Edge, so the parkour is easy. Yeah. So I just watched that Ubisoft thing today, the Ubisoft Direct or whatever it's called, and it looks like that they've got that what do you call it? Game Pandora, Shadows of Pandora, whatever, the one based on Avatar coming out, and it looks like an open world game that you traverse the environment using parkour, which is kind of neat. Oh, well, good luck to you, man. If you need anything, let me know. Be glad to hop in and help you out with some stuff. Got a pretty good crew here. We do these, we're doing these hardcore runs on Mondays. And I usually do them from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll go ahead and put my code up on the screen. Let's see, where is it? It's in here, right? There it is. Yeah, so if you want my friend code, there it is down at the bottom of the screen. You can go ahead and feel free to add me. If you leave yours or type yours in, I'll add you too. And then if you ever need anything, just let me know, bud. Gotta love Extreme Hazard Worlds. Yep. Those are good, unless you're not ready for them, and then you just get killed. Yeah, I'm done dying, dude. I am like playing this like, yeah, I've been humbled. I have been humbled. Yeah, sure, Comet. Give me your opinion on Dying Light 2. Be curious to hear it. I'm not even getting out of my ship till, well, no, I'll get out real quick. I'm right here at a little mini mart. Look at this, dude. Look on the screen right now. Look what I just found. I never find these in the wild. Right? I never find an S-Class in the wild. That is like the rarest thing. I'm like, yeah, just go in and check. Yeah. 2 S-Class? Are they Sentinel ones? Really? Okay. Yeah, I never get lucky with those, damn it. That's funny. Everything we're selling. Might as well sell it. No, I'm not going to sell the brain. I'll grind it down for nanites. All right, Gamer Dad, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, bud. Yeah, there were some really good side quests in Dying Light 2. I like the one where you had to recover, I think it was all the dog tags for the soldiers that were missing. That was a pretty powerful one. Oh, here come the effing pirates. Yeah, we're gonna reload a restore point. No, I'm reloading a restore point. I'm using Mike's advice. Yeah, I'm done. I am done. Yeah, the stamina was the first thing I built up before I built up the health. I figured being able to get away was a little more important, you know. If I could climb and get away from those guys, I'd be all right. At least if you get on the rooftops, you're kind of safe. Not from everybody, but from most of them. All right, you damn pirates. Yeah, I need everything. You happen to have everything. That's awesome. Just so happens I got a big bag of everything right here. Nah, I've got the basics. I went around and I did some farming, got all the basics I needed. That's why I built the oxygen and copper base. I figured it'll get us access to carbon, and the copper will get us chromatic metal, that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that either. You know, I was like, I built so much. I'm out there running around farming all the ferrite dust, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm like, well, everybody could grab it, but I'm like, then if you take all, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. Yeah, these mirrors are pretty, I'm spotting them pretty often. That's fantastic. All right, you move ahead. I will try to get an echolocator. My kingdom for an echolocator. Yeah, I'm flying around looking for the mirrors. I like to carry around up to the character, especially hack on it first. Yeah, I noticed they're kind of irregular with that, though. Sometimes they pop up on the compass, sometimes they don't. You see, I didn't trust Hakon Comet. I thought he was fishy from the beginning, and when he pulled what he pulled, I was like, "You son of a bitch! I knew it." Like I knew it. I mean, granted, there's a little nuance to his character. He wasn't completely evil, but he wasn't trustworthy. I never trusted him. You want to have a fun game, Comet? Try out Cyberpunk 2077. I think that's on sale right now. Like those big open world games. Steam and Epic have it on sale. Yeah, yeah. It was a day one with that, man. I was looking forward to that thing. It never, it never was as bad for me as it was for a lot of people. A lot of people said it was unplayable. I had a PlayStation 4 Pro at the time, and but I had taken out the hard drive in that thing and replaced it with an SSD. So I don't know if that made a difference as far as making it more playable, and less wonky. But man, I mean, it was bad to the point where PlayStation pulled it from the store for a while, and they don't do that very often. Yeah, everybody's talking about suing CD Projekt Red, and oh, it was nuts. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was a day one player. I was there at midnight when it released, and I'm like, all right, let's go. But it wasn't bad for me. It wasn't everything they said it would be. It was definitely lacking in some areas, but it was playable. A lot of people were saying it was unplayable. It was definitely not unplayable. They still haven't got the police system into anything really great. It's still kind of eh. Yeah, there's a pretty big expansion coming out, and so I think that's coming out in a month or two, actually. So yeah, that'd be a good time to get into it if you want. It's a ton of fun, man. Oh, that- yeah. It's like that because she knows she's about to get widowed. Yeah. So I told my girlfriend the weekend it came out, I said, do not plan on seeing me or at all, and don't plan on hearing from me too much either. I said, I know how Diablo games are. They just suck you in. Next thing you know, it's like 8 in the morning, and you're like, ah. I've had to. Wow. Yep. Sometimes you. Wow. So how long did the mission take you all together? That's pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty long for one of those. Yeah, this one wasn't one of those that you could easily jump ahead. Like some of them you can look and see, and it's like scan 15 minerals or do this, do that. So if you get all that crap done early while you're doing other stuff, you get a real head start. You know, this one I think the only one they had was to kill sentinels, and yeah, yeah, that one happened naturally. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Frank was a cool character, Comet. I will agree with that. He was interesting. He's a broken man. It was kind of cool to see him get a chance of redemption there. The story did leave a lot of questions. I'm hoping some DLC will answer that. The first DLC that they put out, the big one, the arena, like I said, it didn't do it for me. I bought Dying Light to kill zombies, not to fight a bunch of guys in masks. You know, like that's one of the reasons I like that Dead Island so much. You don't have to kill a single person in that one. It's all zombie killing. I got a call from my mom on that. She's like, "Your dad was watching that, and it has some really foul language in it." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "It's like a B movie, Mom." I said, "The only thing it's missing is boobs." It might. Not the one that came out. No, no, that's something different. But there's another DLC coming out soon, and I think it's gonna tie back to the first one a little bit. Did you get the Korvek charm? The one that lets you repair your weapons? Ah, great. Here comes some fugitive starship now. I think it's only one though. We'll take him. We'll take him. I just don't want 3 waves of freaking pirates wrecking me. Yeah, well, we might see Crane in this in Dying Light 2. That's something that's been hinted at. But the rest of them, nah, let them be, man. They're free or whatever. They're happy. They got the hell out of Haran. I did like the setting in Haran, man. That was a great city. this pirate's doing. Looks like he's leaving the planet. Really? Well, that's a good problem to have. I finally got an echolocator. Yeah, one ship will get me what I need, you know? It'll probably be enough to get me through to the center of the galaxy even. Who knows? I think the first Dying Light was scarier. Nighttime was definitely scarier. That first mission against the volatiles was terrifying. All you could do was run. You use that pulse beam on me. Okay. Successfully killed a pirate without dying. I feel so accomplished. Thank you. Man, tell you. Oh, fugitive starship detected. Great, another one. I see what you're doing, game. You're like, oh, you haven't died in a couple weeks. Yeah. Yeah, the one I had to chase him up out of the atmosphere and into space for a bit. He just kept going away until I finally nicked him with a shot, and then he engaged me. But he wasn't really, sticking with the fight. Hey, Comet, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time, buddy. Seems like a good kid, that Comet. It'd be nice if this... It's a good problem to have. Oh, wow. I got a fully loaded freighter. Nice. We're going to have a talk later on about your selection of planets to live. Yeah. This place is great. I feel like I'm in Detroit. Alright, I gotta fight Privateer Chong. Wonder where Cheech is. Yeah, a little bit of freighter rating would be a good thing to do, actually. I've been doing that a lot with my Nomad run, and it's been lucrative, you know? Get the occasional salvaged frigate module. All those banned goods are great. Yep, that's good too. Yeah, there's just tons of good stuff you can get. Even if I have a freighter yet, do I? No freighter owned. Womp, womp, womp. Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm enjoying that Nomad run so much. It's kind of fun just having everything right where you are, you know? And I see why people buy Winnebagos. Yeah. Yeah, if the system sucks, you jump again. You can get some really good distances on the warp drive once you get some modules for it and all that. It's great. Yeah, you really feel that extra aggression setting in this in these systems, these pirate systems. Yeah. Yes, I mean when you put that setting up, oof, brutal. Yeah, normally you can go through like 5 waves of them. It's no problem, you know. Maybe you got to tweak your shields once or twice. Oh, look at that. We got a suspicious infraknife module. How perfect is that? The suspicious packets. Yeah, weapons, goods. Yeah. Yeah, you trade those for nanites, right? That's what you've been doing? Yeah. A very, very smart move. I got a mission to hand in. Oh, you're sending out frigate missions? Right. I don't think I've ever lost one, but that doesn't mean you can't. But that would be pretty crappy. But in hardcore with the hard settings, I could see it, you know? Oh, that would suck. Oh, look, another threat detected. Cool. I already killed this guy, Privateer Chong. The hell, dude, that's not cool. The Clone War here. Alright, where are you, Chong? Come on. Done. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to find another dissonant system now that I have one of those things and getting a ship. Just so at least I can have... I'm heading to one now. Not a pirate system, but... ridiculous the price of stuff in this game with these settings. Yeah, yeah, you really got to get your money's worth out of that. Open every box. You can easily make the money back. Oh, those are the best. What level thing did you get for it at the end? It was an A? That's not bad. Yeah, but, yeah. Hey, Christy, welcome back. Yeah, I don't think, like, I think everything's, even though it's all procedurally generated, I think, I don't think your level determines what gets generated. You know what I mean? It's just normal. But what you do as far as interacting with stuff does, like how much stuff costs and all that. I think that's the way it works. Because if we come here with regular guys, it'll be pretty easy, you know? Look at this. We got 3 missions to kill. Oh, all we're getting is the exosuit charts. I hate those. I don't need that crap. Yeah, don't shoot the station. Don't try and fight me outside of it. Yeah. Like, hey guys, sorry about that. Really? Do you guys have shields, for God's sake? The dissonant planet is a caustic planet. How nice. Damn it. You'll probably want to come set up a home here gameplay. There you go. That makes such a difference. Once you get those resistances up, oh my god. Oh, this one's mainly water. Just get to go into some highly toxic water. Nice. Yeah, I'm on an ocean planet. Get a suit upgrade. Nice. You think they did? Maybe they did raise the spawn rate of the dissonant system, because yeah, it was a little tough to find them at first. Oh, oh, oh. All right, I got a GEC dissonant system. You know, like, damn it, I was supposed to bring the work truck. Uh-oh. Hey, Ma. Got to get your boy to play this. He'd love this game, I think. Oh, it's a good thing Uncle Mike's not here, because he's always the foul-mouthed one. Yeah, when I had her do the video for Dead Island 2, I'm like, all right, no swearing. Like, yeah. Yeah, because they'll pick that up. Yeah. It's too easy sometimes, especially, I grew up in the restaurant business, and that's about as foul. It's almost as foul as the military. Now I'm in a hospital in a cath lab, and they're just as bad. Really? That's the best time. If you swear at something when you're fixing it, it does make it fix faster. So you're swearing at himself. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I learned a couple good words from my dad on the golf course when I was younger. He used to try to teach me golf. I wasn't really fond of it, though, but I like driving the carts. And yeah, I learned a couple choice words there, like the long ones that end with cur. Like writing that shit down. Like, writing it down. Like, was that hyphenated, Dad? Do I capitalize the M and the F? How does it work? Capital and bold. Uh-oh, I'm about to run out of gas. There we go. Yep, talking and driving. Oh, let's see what we found here. Oh, busted up derelict freighter. I like these because you can bust up the cargo pods and you don't piss off. Oh, nope. You do piss off somebody. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Let's see what we got after us now. Oh, I only got one pirate ship after me, so that's good. We'll take care of them. Have fun. Bye, babe. Alright, that one's dead. Let's get the hell out of here before more show up. That's where we were going. I got a nice Taurid planet now. We'll go ahead and launch the echolocator. Oh. Wow. Yeah. That's... Yeah. 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 And there's a lot of randomness to it. Yeah, I remember the days of shopping for S-class ships like that, making nanites, spending hours. You find that one space station where it seems like an S-class lands all the time. Wow. That's nice. All right, so I got 6, 11, and 16. All right, what do we got? Got my Aeron turbojet. Sounds about right. Ended up with a C-class rifle, damn it. That's not helping. Let's go see if the ship's any better. So actually, it looks kind of decent. Nice. Why is this not allowing me to look at the brain? I don't get it. I mean, it won't let me tune the brain. Like when I try to examine it, it doesn't do anything. That's the second time now. Yeah. Yeah. Leave it in if you're going to screw us up. There's Diplos on this planet. Well, that's just great. Is it 3 radiant shards to get a ship, I think? 1 mirror, yeah. I'm normally running around with a stack of them so I don't pay attention, and now, like in this game, everything's so hard to get that I don't want to short myself and go back and be like, damn it, I need another. I'm wondering if I need the radiant shards in my inventory as well as the mirror for it to work. I'm going to go back and try it. And then I can scan the brain. Oh, I'll be damned. Yep, there it goes. The more you know. Well, I think I've always had it on me, so I never really paid attention, you know? It's like, okay. Well, that's going to make all the difference. Hey, Uncle Mike, what's going on, bud? We're just about to send out the a wellness check for you. Getting kicked all over the place from that Diplo, damn it. Here, I'll go ahead and give myself some life support so I don't stress you out. Hobbit is sitting at work still, probably stocking the cafeteria right now. Yep. I stresses Mike out because I run it down to the edge. I do that in every game I play too. It's like, I don't know. It's fun to do it in Diablo. Oh, okay. Oh my god, that sucks. The other night when I was filming for my Nomad run, I was on one of those Canadian planets. It's so cold, you know, and I just finished filming, so I I needed to get the video uploaded because it was kind of in the evening, and it takes a couple hours to render and then get, or not to render, but by the time I get it uploaded and onto YouTube, it takes a while for YouTube to render it in HD. So I I made the cuts in it, put it together, started the rendering, then I uploaded it, and by the time I got back to No Man's Sky, I was almost frozen to death. I was like, oh crap, gotta pay attention here. That's not good. Just glad it wasn't a hardcore character. So you visiting family, Mike? All right, let's get our first. It's a B class, so it's not horrible. I sound like I'm coming from the bottom of a barrel of water. He says he can't hear me well. I sound like I'm coming from the bottom of a barrel of water. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but yeah. They're hearing me all right, Mike. I wonder if that's you or who the hell knows. Because I can tell you, I am not in a bottle or a barrel of water right now. All right, got my brain. Oh, here comes a firestorm just in time. Yeah, gameplay would love living here. Yeah, it's like Florida except there's no bugs. What do you mean nothing on a distant planet? Well, that sucks. This is a nice looking ship. Yeah, I like this style. All right, well, we're going to sell it off, unfortunately. Yeah, so we watched, I stayed over her house on Saturday into Sunday, and we binged the entire 5th season of Yellowstone. I got her into that show. And yeah, like 8 episodes, man. We got like 4 into it, and she looks at me, she goes, well, I said, just keep going. I'm like, if I was home alone right now, I would just be watching this. I said, I'll sit through the whole thing and knock through it, man. I love that show. That's filmed in the Bozeman area, which is where I've been there a couple times, and that's the goal, is to live in that area. Absolutely love it. Well, what cracks me up though is that there's been like 5 seasons so far, and they have not shown winter once yet. All right, Michael, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you, bud. Hopefully next week. Yeah, like I mean, I'm like, how do you get through 5 seasons and not show snow once? I get it, they don't want to have to do all the logistics of filming in the snow and all that. It's got to be horrifying. Stories about like productions in the snow and how bad it can throw you off, and ugh. And I screwed up. Yeah, I've come across a few of those dissonant planets that are just garbage. There's like nothing on them. Cut your losses and roll. Yeah, I'm a big dummy. I forgot to unload some room on my ship, or on my inventory, so that I can trade in that ship. We can't switch ships on the anomaly anymore? Oh, wow. Okay, so for some reason it decides to show both of my ships together again. That is... Look at this mutant ship. Yeah, I know you can't do it on the freighter anymore, but I was like, man, I didn't know they changed that too. Like you can't, oh, I'm sorry, the damaged ship. You can't fly a damaged ship off the freighter anymore, I should say. Yeah, I've flown them off of there before. I've flown them out of the anomaly too. Yeah, I was able to do that. All right, let's make some room. Yeah, without repairing at all, yeah. You find a nice damaged ship, and I want to stay in my current system. Thank you. Somebody's telling somebody else, stop giving me useless crap in the anomaly. I didn't see what they were giving them. That's funny. Isn't the worst to give it like one piece of some kind of resource? Like, here's some ferrite dust. Or Hobbit's favorite with a single piece of facium. I know. All right, well, we got some decent. Are you kidding me? It brought me back my Radiant Pillar instead of my other ship. I didn't even think I had this anymore. I'm destroying that piece of crap. Why do I even have it? Oh, of course. Of course my inventory is full. Yeah. Back at Geknip. Alright, let's sell. Alright, went from 9 million to 57 million. It's a little bit better. Yeah, one B class, yep. Yeah, I fully expected that to be patched out, but I figure they would have done it with this thing if, this last update, if they were planning on doing it. So I guess it's intended to get that kind of money for them. I mean, granted, you have to do a little bit of work to get one of those things, but it's not bad, you know? Yeah. And if you plan ahead, you just have a stack of shards and a stack of mirrors on you. Then all you got to do is just fly over to the thing and get the brain in tune. You're good to go. This will put there. This will move here. Pop another warp thing on. I got my warp up to 700. Oh yeah, I remember before. Go on. Nice. Yeah, I try and stop off and remember to buy the suit upgrades whenever I can. That's good. Yeah, when they first introduced the supercharged slots and all that and changed the way it was set up, I had one character that it glitched out and it gave me 99 slots in my ship, my gun, and my exosuit. It was crazy. Tech slots plus the 99 or whatever in the other one, you know? Huh. Wow. Wow. That's not too shabby, yeah. 700. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, that galaxy map was confusing as hell the first when I first started playing. Like trying to figure out how to maneuver around on it, and I don't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, one of the things I like in pirate systems too is being able to raid those freighters and get the fuel for your frigate missions. You walk away with a ton of that stuff after a few good raids. Do another jump. Yeah, no, that's. I hope they fix that about the capes, man. That's annoying that other players can't see them. It's like, why put them in there? I don't even know if they can see the special backpacks. Do you know if they can see them? They can see the special backpacks. Oh, okay. It's something I never really paid attention to it that much. Ooh, we got a freighter battle. I'll use the original. I got a little mini Star Destroyer here. Get off me. Haha. Yeah, there's so many backpacks now. Huh. Damn. Alright, well, this is a C class. I'm not going to keep it. Yeah, that's what I think the black holes black holes do, is they bounce you back and forth. Well, I got a cargo bulkhead, but no freighter to spend it on. That's a C class. I figure I'll wait for the next one. Yeah, I think it does affect ultimately how far you can warp. I think you get a little more distance with the higher classes, but there's just something. Yeah, but the damn things are so expensive, and you got to have the best. So it's like, as much as I'd love to have a freighter right now, like an A class, I would have probably taken for this. Yeah, I got the. Yeah, this one was the little two sets of containers on it, but the Star Destroyer, the little tiny one. Like, maybe it won't destroy a star, but it'll beat the hell out of it. You prefer the smaller freighters? Yeah. I like the monstrous freighters, the one that takes you like 10 minutes to fly over. Yeah. Yeah, they're ridiculous in their pricing. I'm hoping that we get a couple more capital ships. It'd be nice. Because all we have right now is the Sentinel 1 and the Star Destroyer. You think they added more procedurally generation to the Sentinel one? Really? In what way? Like the size of it, or? Because I haven't noticed anything different. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that. I'd be curious. It's a really neat looking capital ship, the Sentinel one. Remember when that one spawned in inside the atmosphere for me, and it like disappeared and it was invisible shooting at me? Huh. I'll have to check it out. Thanks for the heads up on that. I'll definitely take a look at that. Yeah, I've only seen the different sizes on them. I haven't seen anything that looks different. Plenty of variation to the Sentinel ships, but nothing to the freighter that I've noticed. You know what? I need to buy the thing to detect systems. Two and two, huh? All right. I got no room on that. That's not good. get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to get the thing to detect the different systems and the, what is it, the economy scanner. Had to get rid of my sweet looking trail, but that's okay. Right, I had to choose function over. I don't have another spot, so I have to choose function over form. Yeah, that's right. It's only 50 ferrite dust. I can always add it back later if I want to. That is a fairly new trail. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it came from. I think it may have been the last expedition. And there's another new one this expedition, I believe. All right, what am I looking for? There we go. Teleport receiver. Yeah, got it. So I hate the way sometimes it kicks you out when you're buying stuff from these guys, and other times it lets you stay in. Yeah, it's really annoying, especially if you're like buying everything for your base. You know, you have like hundreds of, oh man. Yeah, they don't have that one in red, but I do have a cadmium trail as an option. But it just straight up turns it red. Need microprocessors. At least I can afford microprocessors now. You love red and black. You're a really cool guy. It is a good combo, the red and the black. All you need is an Atlanta Falcon sticker on the side of the ship. It would be cool if all the decals we get and all that, if you could decal your ship. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I like this one. This one I got as a Twitch drop at some point in time. I like these because it's got these wings have that little R2 unit in there. Hello, R2. All right, so the Falcons started doing it because they saw you doing it. Hell yeah. Yeah, red and black's a good color. Power colors. Yes, I'll spend $500,000 on microprocessors. Thank you. Hey, I'm just glad I have the money now. I'm not even going to cry. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. So everything you have must have every upgrade you have must be, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. Outstanding. Yeah, we got our own little community here, actually. It's free software. Got a little Discord server with a couple of the guys in it and all that. Good little tight-knit crew. How long you been playing No Man's Sky yourself? All right, I got a pirate system. Since launch, wow. Yeah, I've been playing for a few years now, but I admire you for sticking around because I know how bad that launch went, and what a turnaround they've done. I still can't believe they haven't monetized this game in any way, shape, or form. That says so much about Sean Murray and Hello Games, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, you know, yeah. Yeah, a lot of companies would, or they'd add, like, at the very least, cosmetics that you can buy, you know? And these guys, none of that. It's just all pure boom. Yeah, games without microtransactions are few and far between. Like Diablo's got them, but they're purely cosmetic. And God, they're ridiculous in their pricing, though. Wow, $28 for a freaking skin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do an update video every week on what's in the shop, and I'm going to bitch about the pricing every week. Let's see. Right? Yeah. Oh, you never saw the trailer, so you weren't disappointed. Yeah, that's good. It did set a lot of false expectations. But you know what? I kind of blame, you know, yeah, the developer has some fault in that, but we as a community, the fans of video games, always overhype everything, I think, you know? And it's crazy. You blame Sony, they lost all their work and were forced to launch early. What do you mean they lost all their work? I didn't hear about that part. But yeah, we all overhype everything. Like Starfield was announced at the Xbox showcase the other day. I think it was yesterday. And you know, everybody's been hyping that up, all the Xbox fans and all that. And it looks, I'm a Bethesda fan. I love the Elder Scrolls. I love Fallout games. Love that stuff. And this looks like a Bethesda game in outer space, you know. It's got a lot like No Man's Sky to it a little bit, but it's more story focused and combat focused and all that. But it does have a little bit of that feel. You got customizable ships and all that. But it's launching with only a 30 FPS mode, no 60 FPS mode. Now everybody's losing their minds over it. You know, at least for the console. For a computer, you'll be able to do whatever your system can do. Yeah, I've gotten pickier and pickier with the FPS on games. You know, I like the 60 FPS. I used to not be able to really feel the difference too much until I really started paying attention, and now I'm like, yeah, I get it. 80, that's sweet. Right. Oh wow, 144, that's sweet. Me, no. Nope, I'm playing this on PS5. I do have a PC, but I use that strictly for making videos. Their basement was flooded and they had to start over, but execs at Sony. Really? I didn't know that story. That's interesting, man. Alright, where is this guy? Come here. Yeah, ain't gonna mess with me. Alright, well, I'm in a pirate system, so I'm gonna go find a freighter or two to harass. Back up your data. Moral of the story. No kidding, bro. How you create a game and don't do that, I don't know. I just make videos on YouTube and I have a redundancy system for my stuff so I don't lose it. Or at least I try to. Every now and then something crazy will happen. I lost some footage filming the other night because we had a power surge, and my UPS, my power supply was beeping, right? So it ruined the vocal track, and so that was kind of annoying. But I was only 7 minutes into the video. It was a No Man's Sky video, so I didn't think I really accomplished much in those first 7 minutes anyway, so I just restarted it. But I'm hearing this weird beep, beep, and I'm like, what the, oh, come on. The surge was so small, nothing flickered, Yeah, I got a UPS. That's what was making the noise. Yes, for some reason it triggered that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was. There was no weather going on or anything. Yeah, it didn't lose power, but it beeped because it was triggered. And, if I was doing anything else, that wouldn't have been a big deal, but, then it ended up ruining the vocal track. So I was like, ah. But yeah. Yeah, I learned everything the hard way. Yeah, it had to be just the slightest little thing. I'm on a pretty good part of the grid here where I live. Last time a hurricane tore through here, I was up and running in 3 days when a lot of the county took like 9 or 10 days. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, not bragging. But I remember. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man, what they do. When I lived in West Palm one time, I was in a, I was out for weeks, out of power for weeks. But I was working for the Marriott at the time. I was their food and beverage director. So, and they were on an island right off the coast of Florida. So they're like, bring your families, all the management, bring your families and all. And as soon as they got the water cleared, and you guys can stay on property. We got a suite and all that. It was really nice. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because, yeah, they had power back. Yeah, they had power back and they had water. So it was great. I was in a city we weren't part of the electrical grid that serviced most of the county. We were like, it was one of those little cities that has their own little power company. So, yeah. Yep. And they took like a long time to get things going again. It doesn't really have a name. If you'd like though, have you got a Discord? I'll send you an invite to the Discord. You can feel free to hop in there and say hi to everybody if you want to join in. Yeah, most of the guys in there, that's pretty much all they play is No Man's Sky. So you'd be more than welcome to come on in, meet up with some of the guys if you need help with stuff. It's a helpful community. It's mostly us older guys, but there's a young fella or two in there, and everybody's pretty respectful and all that. Good little crew. But yeah, that was the nicest part of that hurricane, was being able to stay there. Oh God, dude. Yeah. I was sleeping by the sliding glass doors at night, on the floor on a towel because just sweating your guts out. And, no shirt, nothing, and getting whatever little tiny breeze you could get in there, but the mosquitoes were in the house anyway, because you just can't keep them out. It's just horrifying. Yeah, that's the problem. – 80 degrees isn't good, but it could have been worse. Yeah. All right, let's green source code. You run a cult based on your dog. That's funny. So what's the number after a green source code? Or do I not need that? Let's see. Wait, am I human? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm human. Please click on all the images containing an animal. Oh. Panda's an animal. That's a car. Didn't work. Come on, man. Oh, the username's not correct. Yeah, I'll need the number. Free software to get you invited in. There's always like a hashtag and then 4 numbers afterward. No worries. Well, I'm about to fly into a wall. They are changing that? That's good. Yeah, because it's kind of like a pain in the ass, you know? Well, that's cool. I'm telling you, that's one of the craziest things with doing what I'm doing now is all the different things I need, you know, usernames for and this and that. And now I'm like, I've got, and every game wants you to 2210. All right, gotcha. Every game now wants you to like sign up with that company, you know, Warner Brothers, Techland, all of them. All right, I sent you the friend request, bro. And then you got to like pair that with, you know, you can pair them with PlayStation, you can pair them with Discord, pair them with your Twitch account. If you want to get special drops from Twitch, you got to make sure Twitch is paired with your PlayStation and Twitch is paired with the company that you're getting it from, and that company's paired. You know, it's like, holy cow, man. like a freaking house of cards. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep, that is it. All right, we're going to attack another frigate here. There we go, got a little frigate fuel. Yeah, looks like we got another angry pirate. It's like the meanest pirates ever. There we go. He's just a little geck fellow. That pirate's done. In Galaxy 173, you got a base on every type of exotic and every type of mega exotic. Some are just computers for now, but working on it. Wow, yes, you've been busy. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm doing a playthrough on YouTube here with like a nomad guy who's not building any bases. He's just using his frigate or his freighter to get around. So that's kind of a fun fun way to go about it. But the whole goal of that one is to get him to the center of the galaxy. When he gets there, I'll probably build a base there at the center and end that series. When that one's done, I think I'm going to go back and like redo all my old videos that like showed different stuff, because so much has changed, you know? And I've learned stuff, so that'll help too. All within 500 light years of each other. It's a good little jump. Yeah, I know you can do that with the bird glyph, but that would make the series kind of suck. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Yep, we're doing a reload. I am not dying in space. I went to land on that freighter and yeah, it just... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tell you, this we're playing on hardcore with all the hardest settings, so this is tough, man. It is not an easy way to play. We died a couple times, like in the very beginning, so I've gotten a little more careful because I'm usually pretty loosey-goosey with how I play. Take a lot of unnecessary risks. That doesn't work out too well for this kind of a playthrough. Uh-oh. Why do I have sentinels? They're after me too. I'm going to bravely run to the anomaly. Yep. You're a builder and you breed creatures. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play this game. That's what I like about it. I've got over 1,000 hours now on this, on the PlayStation 5, plus however many hours I had on the 4. I've got no idea. I've been playing it for quite a while, and sometimes it's fun just to try something different. You know, I'd like to settle a system one day, just create a new character and just settle every planet in the system and see how much stuff I can get out of one system, you know. Can I get all the necessary resources? Find a good 6-planet system or something like that with a moon or two. I keep looking for the perfect system, you know. That'd be kind of neat. I'd give everybody like a one-stop shop, you know. Oh, you did that? Yeah, that's sweet. That's something I've been wanting to try. All right. Took a year just to find the system, probably. The galaxy map kicking you out? No, I haven't had that happen. You found a system that had 0 regular planets, all exotics and mega. That had to be in one of the other galaxies, right? Oh, my hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, we can fix that. Oh, wait, is this a regular system? Dead ancestral for that system. Huh. And I'm getting scanned. What do we do? What do we do? We refuse to comply. That's what we do. No, I'm right at the entrance to the anomaly, so they can pound sand. Yeah. You guys can kiss my ass in my best Sean Connery imitation. Yeah. I do what I want. Yeah, I've got so much contraband on me right now, man. Oh. I hope the federal agent assigned to watch me doesn't watch this episode. Okay. uh Oh yeah, you can have a contraband. Like my nomad guy has a gek or a nip nip farm that Cheech and Chong would be proud of, you know. And you've seen it, right? I love it because now I can make anything I need, you know. If I need phosphorus, I got it. Just pick some selenium, you know. It's like it's perfect. I love it. And no, that's like one of those special planets. Yep, yep, and one of those exotic planets. Really? The fragmented planet is the dissonant planet. So probably doesn't. It won't have any ships on it then. I don't think. It might, but I don't think they do. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I get it with the weather not being great and the Sentinels will be crappy, but you know, something to deal with. Not bad if you got a decent gun. Are there? Oh, that's cool. I may come join you in a minute. Yeah. You know, won't die after walking around for 5 seconds. Yeah. Well, I'll do that on some planets where the weather's really crappy and there's really bad sentinels. I'll just dig a tunnel from like one area to the next. I'm like a little mole rat. Yeah, exactly. It's really effective, especially if you want to like keep moving and you know, like you're trying to get to something like you know you got that uranium deposit you want to mine. Well, then the uranium storm comes up. I'll just dig a hole and aim towards it. And sometimes if I get to it before the storm ends, I'll mine that thing from underneath. These guys spawning in right in front of me. So, what system do you play on free software? Yeah, it's effective, man. It's effective. I started doing that while making videos because I don't want to have to make the cut all the time. At least I can keep moving forward, and you know, I'm like, all right, I'll just go down and keep moving. And it's pretty effective. You just got to make sure you're down far enough to get away from the weather. But then I've had situations where I didn't realize I mold my way into a mountain or something, you know, and I'm trying to get out. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So you're the PC master race. Yep. Gameplay and Sargon are both on PC as well. They're the master race. They allow me to hang out with them though. I'm the console peasant, token console peasant. Yep. Viva la Dirt League. No. Oh, all right. Well, it's kind of funny because, like, I got Ukrainian history in my family, right? My mother's side is Ukrainian, and my grandfather, her father, used to always like. I don't get sick very often, colds, flus, all that crap. I'm very resilient with that kind of stuff, and when I do, it's usually gone pretty quick. And he was the same way, and he used to tell me, he's like, Jimmy, it's because we got good peasant blood. I was like, you might be something to that. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm part Italian, part Ukrainian. I got Russian hands and Roman fingers. Ha ha ha. You almost went to Ukraine. You're an Afghan vet. Felt like you should be there. Oh, well, thank you for serving, man. Yeah, hell of a thing going on over there right now. Oh, your dad came here from Italy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You have to tell him my favorite Italian joke. What's the worst part about being Italian? There's no room for improvement. Every time I tell that to the Italian guys, they all laugh, especially the old guys at the churches. Ha 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 ha. I got to remember that one. Like, hell yeah, guys. All right, I'm on your fragmented world. Yeah, man. God, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so tired of us sending our guys off to fight. I really am. Come home, you got to deal with the fallout from it and the PTSD. It's bad. Why Italians wear golden necklaces? Yeah, so we know where to stop shaving. What's the other one? The difference between an elephant and an Italian grandmother. This one will get you in trouble if you say it in front of your grandma. 20 pounds and a black dress. But my favorite Italian joke is, what do Italians talk about when they're having lunch? It's what they're going to make for dinner. Yeah, the winners are the ones, yeah, exactly. Big freaking scam. Send our boys, yeah, the black dress was good. Yeah, we send our boys and girls overseas to die while everybody here gets fat and rich off of it. It makes me sick. All right, where's all these dissonant resonators you talked about? You already picked the planet clean? Okay, great. Not enough room on this planet for two. I'll play some. Yeah. Shooting them with the ship? Oh, is this a pirate system? Oh, what am I doing? I'm a moron. Okay. Heading back to the ship. No wonder you cleaned out the planet already. Yeah, usually if you find a pirate system with a dissonant planet, like, this isn't ideal, but this is good for farming at least, You're not going to find ships here, but you can come back here and get the echolocators and stuff left and right. Yeah. Oh, so what's Bella's Empire? Is that a base you're building or something? Yeah, I tell you, on my Nomad run, I still can't find a S-class ship. It's making me nuts. I'm what, 30 episodes in or something? It's a cult. Oh, okay, about the dog. That's funny. All right, let's get back to the damn ship here. I just got back to my ship. Shit, your core performs. Now you're sounding a little scary. At least it's not Kool-Aid, at least. Sounds pretty wild. Yeah, I've never done that. You know, maybe I'll take one episode of the Nomad thing and try your method out. So you set up a yeah. So it will send you to a new location every time. Oh, okay. So eventually you'll run out, but okay. Still worth a try. Yeah, I'll do an episode dedicated to that just to see. Yep. Yeah, I'm not falling for that there free software. I was in the punching contest too, you know. Let's have a softest punch contest. You punch first. We used to do that as kids. Oh man, all right, my turn. Bam! You dick. Yep. Have you watched those slap fights, man? Those slap contests? Oh my God, those are just demented. Last time I was visiting with my folks, my dad and I put it on. Hey, Christy, what's going on? Talking about the slap fighting that we were watching the last time we were at my folks' house. And yeah, we were watching it. It was just utter insanity how brutal it is, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is something to watch. We watched some like professional, quote unquote, professionals here from the States, and then we found like one from Russia, you know? And that was kind of that one looks so seedy, you know, compared. I mean, the ones here looks pretty seedy, but the one in Russia was like really like you could tell it was just some bunch of guys in a bar. One guy had biceps that looked like he had injected oil in him or something to make him look bigger. It was like really crazy looking. He looked like Popeye, but with the biceps instead of the forearms. Well, we watched a guy called Wolverine, is what his name was. He looked like a good old boy from Kentucky. Bunch of crave markers. You vape Tide Pod dabs. Okay. I don't think so. You know, we're going back into first person for this. There we go. Uh-oh. I know. Let me get rid of this piece of crap. I don't need this. Yeah, I should have switched not while I was flying. All right, where are we going? want an echolocator. After doing so much duping and all that, it's so hard to resist. Huh? Oh, no, you're not. We have a third person with us, though. Who is that? That's interesting. Did you... Really? I see like a third person if you look at my screen, but there's no name or anything. Wasn't intentional. You have to go back to the menu and just rejoin. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm looking for this. Here comes a pirate. Yeah, that cloaking device is a huge help. I never thought of it before. And then that one day I'm like, I'm going to try this out. When it worked, I'm like, oh, I am so doing a video on this because this is helpful. It's just enough to get you out of trouble, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, and even if you don't, you can do it a second time once it recharges. At least get you far enough away from them that if they detect you, they're a little bit distance, you can still get away and you're still doing all right. Yeah, the cockpit is cool in here. Now, I've got the VR set for the PlayStation, and sitting in one of these ships is quite the experience. It's pretty badass looking. Yep. Damn thing's so expensive, though. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you spend a fortune on a computer. That's like I want to upgrade my video card, and I know when I do that, it's going to cost me a couple grand. So that's on my list of things to do, but that's not a priority. I've got other priorities because I would like to be able to game on the computer itself eventually too, and mix things up. No, it's a desktop. My brother-in-law built it for me, and it's sweet. It's got the water-cooled system in it, the light up, the RGB fans and all that kind of stuff. But it's got a slightly older video card. It's enough to do the video production I need and more. And I could probably, he said I could game on it now. He goes, you just wouldn't be able to do like high settings and stuff. And with the newer stuff that's coming out, it wouldn't be able to touch any of that. But, um, huh? I forget. It's a low, like, here, I'll tell you here in a second. AMD's 800 card is amazing. Yeah, but if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go balls to the walls, and I'll be able to write it off anyway as a company expense. But let's see, what do we got in this thing? I got my NVIDIA control panel. Yeah. That's true, yeah. I'm going that way. Yeah, I got a 1660. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's good for what I'm doing, but yeah, but for gaming, yeah, it's not going to hold its own. Yeah. I work in a hospital in a cath lab. I do all their I do book work in there, basically statistics, payroll, AP, ARs, that kind of stuff. That's my real job, my slave job. Yeah, then you would love this job. Yep, it's all about the numbers. And there's something, I don't know, there's something, I hated numbers when I was a kid. Oh, you want to be a web developer or a game developer eventually. How old are you? I wish you luck on that. My girlfriend's son wants to work in video games, so I'm going to have him come over in a couple of weeks, and 33. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it'd be a cool thing to do, man. I'd love to do something in gaming, but I don't have the technical expertise, so I'll work at it my own way. But yeah, the boy wants to do some editing and stuff like that, he said, so I'm going to teach him how to edit. I'm going to put together a bunch of footage and all that and see if he can get it to work and edit it together. It'd be kind of neat. What kind of shenanigans are you two up to? Oh no. That sucks. Yeah, it's nice having that as a option. Oh, well, good luck to you on that, man. Yeah, go back to school for sure. If I was a younger man, I'd probably go back to school. I think I'm going to. Yeah, we don't have any camps on this planet, right? The fractal ones, yeah. Oh, crap, I got 3 echolocators. Yeah, there's a little green cube. You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it because it's kind of got a green coloration to it, as opposed to the yellows and oranges. Yep. Yeah, it's a good way to get 250 nanites quick. You got a cube in your pocket? I think I'm going to set a base computer down. No, the echolocator helps you find a sentinel camp. I got 3 of them now. You get lucky eventually. Give him 10 stacks. That's all right. Yep, gameplay's got a base. Yeah, we won't have any camps here. Yeah, I like those little camps. Those camps are great. Yeah, if you take out a destroyer and get a dreadnought AI, it'll take you to a system with one, no matter where you are, which is kind of cool, but very dangerous. Now I learned, probably not. Just saying. Yeah, yeah. Just let. Okay. He's, yeah. Got the big PP energy right now. You know, did you find one of those green cubes? Oh, okay. I just found one. I was going to give you one. I'll go give it to that guy on the anomaly bitching about the useless crap. What the hell, dude? Yep. No, I don't need a big beetle, but I do have this. Where is it? There it is. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. See if I can like my big worm. My flying millipede. Let's see if I can get him through the hole here. Yeah, this was an expedition award. Yep. Do you need an egg? Hell yeah. You need eggs? I think I can lay an egg here. Let me see if I can lay an egg here. I'll give one of you guys the egg, and then if I do that, I'll get demonetized. I'm not monetized yet, so if I fly it through the hole, I'll be okay. All right, well, I'll save an egg for you, man, and we'll hook up and get you an egg. Come down here, buddy. I jumped off. Oh, not in the native climate. Of course not. We can do it at the anomaly, I think. No, can we? No. What is his native climate? Let me see. No, I knew you were listening. You're probably there laughing and turning red. Easy to embarrass. Yeah. All right, how the hell do I see what his native climate is? No, nope. It tells you here, scorched. Great. So gameplay, you have a base on one of those, I'm sure. Let's see. Let's see if we got a hot planet here. There you go. There's the code. Wonder who that fourth person in our group is. It's so weird. Too blurry. So it's Echo Golf 6, Victor Zulu 0, Juliet 0, Juliet Delta November November 0. That's a parched planet. That's not a scorched one. That's an empty planet. That's a frozen. All right, well, one thing I do want to do before we wrap things up tonight is put down a base on this planet, a little base computer at least. One more time? Okay. Let me get down to the planet real quick. Let me kill this pirate first because he's being a jerk. This guy's really attacking me in a shuttle. All right. What the hell, man? It's like a flying roll of toilet paper coming at me here. That's it, buddy. You're done. You're done. Done. All right. I'll pull that back up. We'll be wrapping up here shortly, but you know, if you catch me during the week, and if at worst case next week, this is a hardcore save, so you wouldn't be able to join this group unless you have a hardcore character. But once again, here's the code. Let me know when you get it. I'll sit tight on the screen till you do. If you need me to read it out again, let me know. I think I'm hitting the ground. Okay, it is Echo Golf 6, Victor Zulu 0, Juliet 0, Zulu Delta November November 0. And yeah, I'm crashing along the ground. That is so weird. We have a ghost in our group. All right, well, let me set down a base computer because definitely going to want to come back here. Yeah, it's good to have a place to farm them, you know? Hello, hello. All right, good. I'm glad you got it, man. If you type yours in, I can add you as well. I think we need to both have it. And if you introduce yourself in the Discord, you can hook up with some of the other guys. Got Andre in there, Hobbit, Uncle Mike, Gameplay and Zargon are in there, of course, and everybody can exchange codes. And these guys get together and help each other out. And all, it's a good little group. Nice to have a young fella at the age of 33 join us. That's what we should call the freaking stream, is Old Man Sky. We'll just hang out and bitch about the state of the galaxy. Yeah. You believe the price of stasis devices these days? Oh my god. Hell yeah. It is ridiculous. $500,000 for 5 freaking what were they get the circuit boards? Come on. Yeah. Oh my god, the looms are awful. All right, so I got that. Not sure what I can build at this point. Yeah, there's so much to do, and it's so hard to get everything you need, you know? It's like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, but wait, first I need to do this, this, and this. All right, so what do I need? One. Do I not have batteries? Are you kidding me? I can't build batteries. Great. Never mind. No, I mean the batteries for the solar panels. I'll have to go get the thing. Yep. That's all right. I don't need all that. I can move on. I'm going to go back to my existing base and unload a bunch of crap there in my storage units. Oh no, man, there's nothing high maintenance. Where'd you put the friend code? Did you put it in Discord? Oh, got a text from Hobbit. Let's see what he says. At 7:18, he's about to get out, and we're only going to be on for another 20 minutes when he gets home. Got to figure something else. Meanwhile, uh-oh. All right, let's head on in and head back to the old base. 2 comments up. No, it didn't show up. Can you copy and paste it back in? For some reason it skipped, and I notice it happens sometimes on the chat. It'll skip a comment or something. I'll see it pop up on my TV screen briefly, and then it doesn't show up in the chat. If you don't mind repeating it, I'll add you. So all I see is okay one moment, and then the old man Sky, and then friend code up, FYI. Those are the 3 last comments. It does wonky stuff, and then every now and then it'll like dump an hour's worth of comments onto the TV screen, and just they'll start scrolling up the screen. It's so weird. Technology. Oh. It just showed up on the screen again and then did not show up in the comments. What the hell? Can I refresh these? There we go. Try screenshotting it and see if that works. That should have worked. I think I got it on screenshot. You don't need to do the Discord thing, but let me double check. But you may as well post it in there too. Just give yourself a little introduction and tell him you wanted to join Old Man Sky. That'll change. How old are you again? Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Just a lad. Yeah. Well, I'm like a 12-year-old mentally. That sounds like Hobbit. And we got a new friend added. Avlaf. Welcome to the crew. So they're giving you a hard day, huh, Hobbit? Okay. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Yep. Good. Are you on like the phone or something? All right, man. Well, we got a little bit of time left, but yeah, maybe yeah. Yeah, we nobody died tonight. I said nobody died tonight, so it was good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did. I dodged a bullet when I crashed into a freighter, and it got me stuck inside the freighter. I had to do a reload, as that would have definitely resulted in death. Yeah, you're never going to get out of there on time. Especially if you're the guy closing up and all that, you know. Well, that's what matters most. Ooh, I got a pulse spitter module. Now I need is a pulse spitter. Yeah, I think they try to make sure everything looks full, even when it's kind of redundant, you know. Oh, what else can we put in there? Get rid of that. Uh-oh, you're running into trouble. Uh-huh. Well, that sucks. We have to be better. We have to try harder. All right, let me go to my new base. There you go. Yeah, man, we're glad to have you on board, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Always nice to grow the community a little bit, get some good people in here. You're not the youngest though. We still have Comet. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome our first good person. It smells like old people, but he doesn't mind. That's called man, that's called icy hot. It smells like a strange mixture of icy hot and yeah, a mixture of that and preparation H. Old man Sky. Hey, what's up? Huh? Old Spice. My grandfather loved Old Spice. Aqua Velvet, yep. And don't forget Brute by Fabergé. Do you? Yep. Classic. You wear it. Oh, cool. Oh, jeez. All right, let's make some warp cores here. Trying to find a chick with daddy issues. That shouldn't be too hard anymore. just, just go to OnlyFans. You'll find 100 of them. Lord. What did we do to this world? I blame Hobbit. Okay, there's a water system. There's another pirate system. I can barely hear you, man. You sound like you're in a tin can. Oh, Dirty Mike and the boys, he's not at home right now, so he stopped in for a little bit and then left. He's getting his Prius serviced. Dirty Mike and the boys. So we used to work, my buddy, who was a waiter years and years ago, his name was Eric. He's a Mexican fella. And we'd always call him, the soup kitchen. You know, he's cool, man. He knows the references. But yeah, this guy, Eric, we used to work with, we used to call him Dirty Sanchez, you know, at the restaurant we worked at. We're all waiters and bartenders and all there. And the manager, the lady that managed the place, she didn't get the joke, you know, so one time in a team meeting, and she was going over some stuff, and she goes, I think it's very rude that you guys call Eric a dirty Mexican. And we're like, we're not calling a dirty Mexican. That's horrible. Oh, man. You're freaking. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I bet, yeah. Did you play the goat with him? Well, I got a charred planet with dissonance on it. I can probably pop out an egg there. All right, bud, we'll see you. Yeah, I'll pop out an egg while I'm here, and then whoever wants it, first person I run into can have it. I'll just pop out another one later. Really? Right. So you have to do it. You have to do it manually from like inside the ship. Is that what's going on? That's annoying. I don't know if that'll work. You'll have to check it out and see. Doesn't bother us. We have, we're not rules Nazis here. You can just come in any way you want. And if you want to make a new save, that's fine. What we did is we all put it in Permadeath, and we put all the hardest settings. And then we, because we're sadistic that way, or masochistic, we put all the hardest settings. All right, I think my egg fell underground. Yep, that's awesome. God. Even my worm's underground. He's like a real worm now. Let's see if I can ride him underground. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's probably a bad idea in Permadeath. Yeah. Yeah, don't blame me for not wanting to start over. I've started over probably 20 times in this game. No, the first time I died was at the very end of the first night, remember? Yeah, I made it so far, and it was just those stupid-ass pirates got me. I kind of panicked and froze. I was like a noob. I played like a guy that was only playing for 2 or 3 hours. Hey, joined us. Welcome aboard. 500? Yeah, my PlayStation tracks your hours. It's got 2,000. Or I'm sorry, 1,000 for this game, roughly. Freaking Diablo, right? It's been out a week. I've got over, I think, around 100 hours now. That's what I did all weekend, though. It was that. I can't believe I wasted that egg. Did you? The aired one won't be too bad. Yeah, it should. Yeah, Diablo 2 was a blast. I love the first one. The second one was great. The third one was, it's okay. This fourth one feels like number 2 all over again, only on steroids. Oh my god, this new one is something else. I still remember the original game. I keep hoping they do a remaster or something, or just rebuild that original simple game. I think it was like 9 levels. You just went straight under town, and then you ended up in hell at the end. You know, Diablo was barely any bigger than you. Yeah, you went into the church and then the catacombs. Yeah. And good old Deckard Cain. I miss Deckard Cain. They got a new guy that one of the Haradrim, and the actor that plays him is, I don't know if you saw that movie The Witch that took place in like the 1800s, but the actor who played the father in that plays the guy in this one. He's got a very distinct, good old style voice. You know, he sounds like old-fashioned voice, and the way he talks. He was also in Game of Thrones. He was the guy that what's his name hired Tyrion, and then he ended up working with Jaime after Tyrion. Taught Jaime how to fight with his other sword. Yeah, he's got a great voice. Yep. Bronn. Yep, that was his name, Bronn. Yep. Great character. Yeah, keep waiting for that next book. Every time I see George R.R. Martin on social media, I'm like, you should be writing. I'm gonna be like Kathy Bates in Misery. I'm gonna go capture him and chain him to the freaking thing to finish that series. Right? Like, I'll be a hero. He'll die before Dream of Spring. That's what I'm worried about. He's old. I don't want, they'll get somebody to finish the series and all that, but it won't be, it won't be the same. It won't be his. Yeah, the show really went off the rails. I think was it season 3 or 4 is where it kind of deviated from the books. I just love. Yep, or they didn't bring people back that they brought back in the books, like Cat. Yeah. Which. Yeah. I think they did the Red Wedding justice, though. Oof. When I was reading, first time I read through the books, when I got to that scene and I read through it, I put the book down, and normally I read a book like I consume it like a meal. I just love it. But after that scene, I had to put it down for a couple days. I picked it back up. I was like, okay, I processed this. I'm ready to move on, you know? hmm It all started with Ned, you know? You didn't see that coming. Yeah. hmm Yeah, you learned a vital lesson, you know, but it's funny because at the time I wrote a book shortly after that called Chasing Moon. It's about horses, right? And it involves one of the main characters dies in it that is like big, and he gave me he's the one that inspired me to let that happen, you know, because I didn't really have the thought of it happening, but I put the characters in a situation that his actions led to his death, and I was like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen, you know, because I didn't plot the book. I just plotted the locations where the scenes would take place and where it would begin, and all that, and I just kind of created the situations and let them play out. And when he did that, and the scene was powerful, you know, I was like, wow, that really, you know, I'm not kissing my own ass here, but it really played out well. And I had somebody, you know, I was like, what do you think of this? And they're like, wow, did you have to, you know, kill that one? I was like, yeah, I think so. You know, like it makes sense. It fits that character's personality perfectly, and yada yada yada. But wow, so I went back and I rewrote the ending because it was toward the end where that character survived, and then I kind of read it and I was like, nope, doesn't work. I like it doesn't work. Went with the original. Yeah, it's amazing. I've written a lot in my life, but this was like the biggest thing I ever wrote, and it's something I'm looking to publish once I get this channel running and all that. That's going to be the next thing to try to get out there, and it's like, you know, it's kind of like an adventure story. It's about two quarter horses raised on a their foundation quarter horses. They're raised in Utah. They go to auction. They fall in love. You know, they're young. They fall in love. They go to auction and they split up, and the female, it tracks her life. It's called Chasing Moon. Her name was Moon. And the male horse spends his life. He escapes right from the auction, gets shot, almost dies, and ends up getting nursed back to health by a Crow Indian. You know, an old man Crow Indian. And you know, so he kind of learns under him and heals, and then he goes and tries to find her, and he ends up following the places that she lived her life and finally reuniting with her, you know. So that's the whole premise of the story, and it's very metaphorical for life and loss and all that. There's a lot to it. I drew from a lot of my own life experience as well as the experience of people I know and stories I've heard from people, and all. So it was really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like 100,000. Oh yeah, it's big. Yeah, and I've had it. I had a content editor look at it, and she wanted to pare it down so much that it ruined my urge to publish it. You know, so I sat on it for a couple years. I was like, you know what? I tried to pare it down, and I'm like, no, I like the way this is written. It's written like literature. It's not written like James. What's his name? The guy that writes like 20 books a year, Patterson. You know, yeah, it's not written like that. This is written like literature, you know, and I would rather publish it myself and sell 100 copies than shred it and streamline it and sell 1 million copies, you know. Let it stand for what it is. I appreciate that. You will have the opportunity to read that one day. And you took care of horses last winter? That's cool. That is cool. I love horses. You've had horses? Yeah. Wow. That is cool. Yeah, I said yeah. One thing, if I ever make it big and I have the money to do it, I'd love to start a program to help rehabilitate horses and work with you know U.S. veterans to have them you know put a program together that helps veterans and horses both heal somehow. You know what I mean? I don't have the expertise and all that, but I'd be glad to put the money into it and fund something like that. I think that would be a worthwhile endeavor. That'd be a good one. Yeah, Mike, we have a ghost in the group. Welcome back. I don't know who that is. Nobody knows who that is. There's just some weird little ghost. I think it's the ghost of Sargon Pass. He's our new friend. He just joined up in yeah. He's in the chat as the free software, but he just joined our Discord too, so we'll welcome him aboard. You were the first vet to go through the Saratoga Warhorse program. No, he didn't die, Michael. He just got kicked out of the group, and then, like, his ghost stayed, though. It was weird. Part of him stayed behind. So that Saratoga horse program, is that, like, I heard about Afghanistan, how we had, that's awesome. You're in the paper for it. We did some fighting there where the guys used horses. You know, they did some of the battling and traveling on horseback and stuff like that. I think they made a movie about it called, was it 13 Strong or 12 Strong, something like that. That was a pretty neat movie. Yeah. Exactly what I'm talking about? That's badass, man. Well, that's a pleasure to meet you. One of my favorite bourbons is called Horse Soldier, and it's inspired by those guys. And I don't know if the guy in charge of that, the distillery or whatever, is one of the veterans. I think he might be, but man, they make a good bourbon. It tastes like vanilla and leather. It's so good. So good. Yep, I'm a bourbon aficionado. I got about 50 different types in my house. Reminds me, I got to get a bottle for my dad for Father's Day next week. He's an old Jim Beam drinker, but I like to bring him something fancy once in a while. So yeah, I found out like this weekend, one of the guys that worked with in film, he wasn't one of my close friends or anything like that. He's a guy we worked with when we first started off in the independent film stuff. Died this weekend in a head-on collision. My age, 53 years old. 53 years old. So that was crazy to learn that one. But yeah, we had a little bad blood between him and our little group. He said some crap and all that, but my buddy Dave buried the hatchet with him. He said, and he was talking with him. He's the one that sent me the news article. I was like, holy crap, dude. He's like, yeah, we've been talking. We kind of made up a little bit, and I'm like, well, I'm glad you guys found peace at least. You know, that's good. He's the one that really was attacked by him. Too friggin' young. What you got here, Michael? Pilot, you knew his dad was in diplomatic corps, so he grew up in different places as a privileged guy. He said there's nothing more impressive than seeing a full horse cavalry charge. I can't even imagine, man. That's got to be impressive. Gotta be impressive. You always love that part of the movie when the cavalry finally shows up, you know? Guys on the ground are getting their asses handed to them, and all of a sudden you hear the rumbling of the hooves on the ground. No, I didn't do anything, Mike. I think it might have been on your end. The guy said I sounded okay, so, you know, it's that. I don't know. Weird. Hell no. Yeah, that was an impressive movie, that 12 Strong. Watching those guys go through the mountains, dealing with some of the little Afghani, like, I guess the Afghanis, they're very tribal over there, so these different tribes were fighting against the Taliban, but they were also, like, infighting, you know? And, so yeah, it's a pretty neat movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it if you like that kind of stuff. Thor played in it, Chris Hemsworth. He played the lead. Well, that's good to hear, Mike. Yeah, you got me worried for a second there. Were you pulling, where were you? Someone else's house? Maybe you weren't pulling a strong internet signal or something. That might have affected it. All right, well, I made a little progress tonight, about, what, 100,000? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this stream then. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Welcome aboard Ovloff. It's great to have you. In the north, they would use donkeys, but it was 50 miles from the Pakistani border. Wow. Yeah, I'd rather have a horse than a donkey, but... Oh, no. Is she all right, Mike? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're glad to have you on board. Like I said, next Monday we'll be back on, starting at 5 p.m. And you're more than welcome to come join us. We've done it before. If we have to break up into two groups, we'll break up into two groups and do that. Hopefully Hobbit will have something straightened out and can get the morning shift so he could be on. Maybe we'll have 6 of us on. That'll be kind of cool. We're making our way to the center of the galaxy here. So that's the goal. Stitches in her hand. She's tough. Stitches in her hand. What'd she do? Smack you? Bust her hand on your hard head? All right, we'll be there too, brother. Ugh, that's not fun. Hey, you tell her I said that. All right, guys, y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. This is Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. We're going to shut down the stream. We'll be back next Monday at 5 p.m. We're going to do some Dead Island this Thursday with Hobbit as we continue, or Dead Island 2, I should say, as we continue making our way through Hell A. We're doing pretty good with that so far. And I probably will do some more Diablo this Friday, which is a lot of fun. So, good times. We'll see you, bud. Arms full of stuff, tripped on her garage steps. Damn, not good. It ain't funny tripping when you get older. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.